Let's go, girls. Yeah. Hey there, Shookies. Welcome to your Two Drunk Aunties with Bron Lewis and Sammy Peterson. We are both of those people. I'm Sammy Peterson, and I'm your auntie's only dance moves are the moves to YMCA, but you'll crowbar into every song you can.
And I'm Bron Lewis. I'm your drunk auntie who will write you a Christmas card every year, but it will just say, thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing. No X or anything. Nothing.
And I'm Jane Kennedy, and I'm also your drunk auntie who likes to have, like the Queen Mother, a little gin and Dubonnet at 5:30 every night.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Welcome, Jane Kennedy. Thank you so much for coming
Kennedy.
on. I was saying to Bron Lewis before, the first comedy show I ever loved was Frontline. And so
really?
I am such a huge Jane Kennedy fan. And we've never met before, but I've just been
We've
such
never
a...
met.
Never met?
No.
Never met in person? No.
No way.
We've never met.
And you've brought beautiful...
What are they called
They're
again?
called Madeleines.
Madeleines.
Yes.
to the house, and Diggs has jumped all over you.
Which
I'm
I've
sorry about
loved
that.
because I'm a dog person.
You
Well, I
are a
have
dog
told you I'm
person.
an animal whisperer. Very
Wow.
bubbly.
And he did calm.
He's very
he was
calm
really-
for once.
Yeah, he
I
annoys
just
the
love-
shit out of me, Jane.
If she can be quite honest.
Yeah.
I'm a big dog fan.
You're a
What
big
can
dog
I say?
fan, That's great.
yeah.
I love a big dog. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming on the podcast. What is your history with drunk aunties? Do you have you had some drunk aunties in your time?
I do have a drunk auntie actually, and I'm not sure she'll listen to this, but she actually was on the diabetic beer. Do you remember that Carlton drama?
Oh yeah, you diabetic beer. So when you still want to drink, but your leg might fall off.
And it's still the same alcohol content. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but it's
No.
very hard to find now.
Well, is it just like low in sugar? Or
who knows? But it was.
it'll
Just
get
a
you
different label.
legless.
Yeah.
It'll get you legless.
So, and I must say, we grew up in a household, my old man was like a 3-pack a day, soft Kent smoker,
wow.
the scotch, and he'd sit, in his faux leather chair in the den.
Nothing better. That's the best description of
Got the
all
image.
time. Faux leather in a den.
And it'd be, like 9:30 at night, the Don Lane show would be on, and
Wow.
and he'd start to just sort of, the glass would sort of tip, the cigarette would make a hole in the chair.
Yeah.
That's the world. But with
love
respect,
that.
and fortunately we didn't have alcoholism in the family. But yes, love my tipple at 5:30. It gets me through
Yes.
what ensues, which is usually cooking for 7 people.
Yes. You're a mother of 5. So I was just going to say this
Yeah.
on top. So when Sammy said that Jane Kennedy was coming on, I didn't believe
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I
She
didn't
thought it was
believe
a joke. And I had
was
to
like,
follow up
come
a few
on.
Come
days
on,
later.
guys,
Because
come
I did say to Jane, I was like, I'll message you back as soon as I confirm with Bron. And it took days and days and
'Cause I
days.
thought he was
Because I had to
joking.
keep going, no, Jane Kennedy said she'd come on the podcast.
I was doing one of your silly little bits.
So silly-
I was
what a silly little
come on.
bit?
I was like, I don't have time for this shit, Sammy. As if Jane Kennedy's coming on Two Drunk Aunties, and you did, and we're so thrilled to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. I love supporting people like yourselves as well, because it's tough getting shows, keeping going and getting guests on. I totally understand that, having been involved with so many programs myself,
Oh
and
my
getting
gosh.
guests on.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
It's really tough too when guests pull out at last minute. Things like that is like,
Oh, yeah.
you're joking.
Even
Yeah.
like with DJing and everything, did you always have people like pulling out last minute and rebooking? Were you or had a producer mindset?
To be honest, we've had a pretty good run, I have
Yeah.
to say, and
Yeah.
it's really quite dire if someone has to pull out. And of course, we understand that, but I did a radio show for about 3 years with Mick Malloy, and often we would have last minute cancellations. Usually, it was a film star to
of
promote
course.
a film.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's the tedious walking in with the sunnies and the gravelly. Oh God, I had to get up at midday today. Blah, blah,
The crack of midday.
Please, God. You know what? We didn't really want you in the
Yeah.
first place.
Yeah.
We're never going to watch a
We're
movie.
forced to.
And we don't like your film, and we don't want to promote it, and so we'd rather not have people like you on.
Anyway, that's your introduction. Welcome to the... That's so funny. Now, Frontline was like the first big show for me where I was like, I really, really want to do comedy. And I started like doing filmmaking and everything. My librarian, Nola Thorpe, gave me the VHS to it and just said, you've got to watch this. You'll absolutely love it.
Nola was
And
right.
Nola was right. And I absolutely loved it. And it's still available on Stan and everything now.
Well,
I think
apparently, yes.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Ever. You've never watched
I've
it back.
seen. Sometimes clips come up in my Instagram feed or
Yeah.
something, but
That's me.
no,
I'm hilarious.
It's very hard to when we were doing it, and
Yeah.
of course now it's like weird to look back because I look like my daughter because I was about her age she is now.
That's nice.
But I'm pleased that people still seem to find it relevant.
Yeah.
And
It's aged well.
It's my
that's
god.
but
all of the
that's a good
working dog stuff
compliment.
has aged well. I mean,
yeah.
I watched the Russell Coight Celebrity Challenge last night.
Oh,
Have you? Oh, it's so ridiculous.
Well, Glenn is just scurrilous.
Yeah.
Let's be frank. And he is just so happy to nude up.
So happy to nude up. It's just, I love as well that you didn't choose actual celebrities, like because there would have been because that could have aged really.
Well, careful
badly.
because there was a few people in there
How
that
dare
would
you?
think of themselves as a celebrity. So.
No, I mean they played characters of celebrities, but they were celebrities
Yes,
themselves.
that's
But
right,
it was.
yes.
I'll be very careful. Sorry, Jane.
No, that's
don't want to
actually
throw you in hot water there. but it is.
no,
it is
not at
very, very like anyone that goes on I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. There's always those
Yeah.
comments going, who?
I know,
And it's like
it's so
you know who
annoying.
they are. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, just
get your
Google
hand
them.
off it.
How annoying.
Yeah.
One day they were mid shoot of Russell Coight and they had to do a pickup and they just decided, I think Tom Gleisner wanted to be really fast and do it. They said, can we use your front garden? And literally it was because we had a tree. We just needed a bit of greenery and as a
Yep.
sort of background. And I said, oh, yeah, that's fine. And he said, I'll be over with Glenn and the crew and we won't even bother you. You won't even know we're here. We're just in the front garden. I said, oh, that's okay. And
Yeah.
they arrived and I said, oh, look, I'll stay and watch and everything. They go, oh, no, we didn't tell you what the scene is. It's Glenn dropping his Dax and Glennie's going, oh, you're welcome to stay, Janie.
Yeah.
You know, that's fine. I went, oh, my God, you're
No, thank
serious. You're
That's
doing
so
a
great.
pick-up in our front lawn.
One of your biggest things, though, like throughout like working dog history, your big thing has been casting as well. Like,
Yes, I fell into that.
yeah.
I think because I sort of see myself as a failed actress. I didn't have when you grow up in a generation of people like, Blanchett and,
Yeah.
real proper NIDA people.
Sure.
And I didn't go to NIDA and
Sure.
there's a lot involved. One is you can't eat and I did like food. It was the commitment that I think I didn't have. I did go to acting school in New York. I went to
Oh, wow.
Stella Adler.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Holmes Glen TAFE
in New York.
in New York.
Oh no, I
Okay,
did.
yes,
I did get to
great.
New York for a
Wow.
bit and do
Did you
that.
spell it Chisholm?
Well, they're all and very good.
Great tapes,
Yes,
great tapes.
good tapes. But no, I think that's why comedy I felt, which is hard to do. Comedy acting is really difficult to do,
Absolutely.
and
yeah.
I find I can. If I have to play, like when we did this stupid show called Funky Squad, and I had to play
Sounds
sort of
amazing.
a serious, glamorous sort of detective with an English accent, sort of an English accent, which I kept dropping. But I found that so easy. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
easy
Yeah.
to act
Yeah.
because you're just sort of hamming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can ham, but
Yep.
natural acting, that's real hard.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think there is it? Because you just acted in your first like short film.
Oh, yes, I did.
did?
Yeah.
And was it drama or was it comedy?
No, it was comedy.
Yeah.
It was it was this comedy, and it was. I just had to basically be myself, but just a little bit more eccentric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and so that was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Okay,
oh,
yeah.
that's fine. And also to be silly.
Wore a top hat.
I think to be silly is fine because they can always say, oh, that was a bit too silly, and then
Yeah.
you can pull it back. The thing I reckon that people struggle with is to feel. Like vulnerable, or like if you go too far in, if you lean too far into the silliness,
Yes.
then that will be embarrassing in front of all of the crew.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because,
Yes.
because I have 3 kids, I've got no shame left.
Right. Oh,
So,
I know exactly what you're saying.
exactly.
It's never too big. It's
Yeah.
never, you don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was like, I'm just going to go right in, really hard, really strong at the start, and
Yep.
if they need to pull me back, that's fine. But this could potentially be the one and only time we have to do this because
Yep.
if we can wrap this up real quick, that'd be great. So that's when I
Got
went
other
on to-
things on.
Yeah, come on. I could be sitting down watching MacGyver. I don't know what I will do. But when I was on the Thank God You're Here, that was like I'm just going to go in
And you
Yeah.
did.
hard.
And that's what you require. See, I used to, was involved in the early days as well of when it was first getting up. And we looked at all ourselves as that any of Working Dog would go on and do it. And I was like, absolutely not.
Oh no.
Wow.
There is no way in the world I would go through that door. And I
Really?
think that's what we would say to people have you watched this show and thought, yeah, I reckon I could have a crack. I reckon I could go in that door. It's so specialised. It is so difficult. And there really is only a handful of people who can do it. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
And you were
She won.
fantastic. And yeah, of course, because
She's got her award right there.
the inhibitions are whoop.
Yeah, imagine.
Leave them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you went in, you were a bit. I felt like if I was a bit reserved.
Yeah.
And also that
You're safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let yourself go.
They look
Yeah.
after you.
Yeah.
Ed Cavalier does an incredible
He's
job with the
so
cast,
great.
the permanent cast, and you know it's really interesting because they do so many scenarios that you wouldn't know.
Yep.
They sort of go, I wonder if Bron might go this direction, then say this, and this. If she goes this direction, do this.
Yeah.
And sometimes they go, we have no idea. What
Yeah, but they all are so calm. Those actors are brilliant. But Ed is also such an unsung hero, I must say, because he's so
amazing.
kind.
Yes, he
He's
is.
so kind. Like he said when I got there, because he doesn't. He looked like he can be a bit of a cool cat. So you just
Yeah,
never know.
yeah,
but when
yeah,
I got there,
yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, imagine if I stuff this up.
Yep.
And Ed said, no, you'll be great. That's why we chose you.
He's
You'll be fine.
reassuring, and it's
Yeah.
right. It's why you're chosen, and
It was lovely.
It's a very, very tricky gig, and it's like, wow. Yeah, and nothing, I would never, ever.
What?
You've never done any improv at all?
I've done improv,
Yeah.
but again, I just would be so anxious leading into it. I'd probably vomit.
I think,
As,
baby,
you know,
do you
I
think it's
Do it on
because you're-
stage. That's part of the improv.
Well, because you're part of like the whole structure.
Yeah.
If you got someone who one of the big
if
dogs,
you
imagine.
stuffed it up.
Oh,
we
you'd
just,
have to quit.
I'd say
Yeah.
we're not screening that.
Because when it went to America as well, did you have any say in that as well? Was that it? Yeah.
Yes, but sometimes when you have a format that goes overseas, there's always someone who wants to meddle with it.
Yeah, sure.
And
Yeah.
I think
Let's make it scripted.
yeah, like
That didn't work.
why don't I host it and be one of the people?
Oh, yeah.
But one of
classic.
the amazing things was, and very casually, you know, the Working Dog boys I love and respect
you met them all?
so much. I've met them all.
Yeah, wow.
And they're so blasé about things. Like I'm pop culture. I am watch everything. I love, you know, that they're into it. But one day Rob came home, I think, and said, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Oprah is getting the whole set and doing it on her show. Thank God You're Here in Chicago.
What?
I said, my Oprah?
My Oprah.
What? And he goes, oh, yeah, I think they're filming it in about a few hours. I went, but why aren't I there?
Oh, my-
Why didn't you tell me? They go, oh, yeah, you really love Oprah, don't you?
Oh
And I
my
said- and it-
God.
Anyway, so I got over that hurdle, but when I saw it back, she did the whole show dedicated to Thank God You're Here.
Oh.
You can see it on YouTube somewhere.
that's amazing.
And she was the one who went through the door all the times. She really dug it, and she was really good. She was, but
That's
she
so
flew the
funny.
set from LA to Chicago.
Yeah.
And
do it.
Was every set just her hosting her own show?
Well, that's what she was the person who walked in every time. What? Other people were like, "Are you going
It's
to
a big
give someone
surprise.
else
It's
a
Oprah
go?"
again.
And she like,
Somehow she made it work, I have to say.
Shane Bourne's going, your world awaits.
Yes.
when you're that rich and that powerful, you could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Fly a set
Don't
out. I'll
worry.
do it myself.
We celebrated that. That was
That's
Yeah,
great.
huge win.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
massive.
Now we have a few wonderful segments on this podcast, and the
Yes,
first
I
one
do know
is letter to your aunties.
Okay.
Oh,
See if we can solve this. Letter to your aunties. Dear aunties, I've been calling someone at work the wrong name for about a year now, and I've only just realised when someone said her actual name the other day. She must be too polite to say something, but how do I handle this? Steph.
Oh, Steph.
Jane, have you ever been in a situation like this before?
Yes.
Yeah, I have too.
I totally have. It's just, I just owned it.
Yeah,
and
great.
I just went, Bron, I'm sorry. I've been calling you Michelle for the last 3 years.
And I've loved it.
I've loved every second of it. Jane Kennedy's talking
with
to
all
me.
my heart. I wish you had have mentioned something, and I know you didn't, but please, I'm terribly sorry. So, yeah, I would just own that. one,
Yeah,
Steph.
own it straight away. What would you do, Brum?
Well, I'm actually struggling right now with the situation very similar.
With my name?
With,
We've known each other for so
Sammy.
long.
Okay.
Thank you, Jane. That was so
Oh my
less
God.
awkward.
I knew you were going to be useful. God, she's so good.
Tip of my tongue.
So my son Ari goes to daycare, Montessori's, and the ladies who work there are incredible.
Yep.
All right. Now this is because the girls went to different daycares, and I was so I put in so much effort to make
Yep.
sure I knew everyone's
Yes.
name because they're raising my kids. You know,
Yep.
they put it. You know, just to acknowledge their name is the least I can do. And
Something
ask them
nice, isn't it?
Something
Yes.
nice, you know. And there's some ladies at this Montessori's where it's been too long and I can't work out one of the ladies' names.
Sure. Yep.
I cannot work it out, and I always say everyone else's name, and then when I get to her, I just say, and thank you so much for that.
Pointing
is
right
a
in her
good
face.
way.
You.
Yeah, and this morning, it's just wild that this came up because this morning when I dropped him
Really?
off, because I knew there's a list of their names up there.
Yes.
And I think, and there's a few that that are in a different room. I'm like, I don't know. And so I'm like, okay, I reckon she's Louisa. I think she's
Sure.
Louisa. She's Italian. I was like, that sounds Italian. Okay, it's Louisa.
Or room number 5.
And I said, hi, Ari. And I did the thing. I leant down to Ari. It's not too like.
Not too audible.
Yes. So I said, say hi to Louisa. Say hi to Louisa. And then I kind of looked up at her to see if her face was like
Thumbs up or
confused
down?
or she was like, you know, exactly. But she didn't give me anything. She was just
wow.
looking at Ari. And I thought I could. And then I just said, thank you, Louisa. And then she didn't say anything. And then I get a message on my phone from the app saying, Alessia just signed him in. And I was like,
Oh,
no, no, no.
Alessia.
But you got away with it.
You
because of
did.
this, Louisa.
Yeah,
Look,
mate.
Alessia.
Yeah.
Could
You mumble
I
through
might
it?
have.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's like, I have been looking after this boy for so long.
Whatever
Every
his
day.
name is.
Exactly.
I say it's fair enough when you've got 3 kids and 3 different daycares. Like this is where I used to struggle with teachers, 5
Yeah.
kids,
Oh,
5
yeah,
different
yep,
classrooms.
yep.
I've got twins, and we always made sort of split them up.
Yep.
So it's just more teachers, more
Yep.
parents.
You're slapping on a
Hi,
name
hi.
badge. Yeah.
Just
You
No,
can't.
stressful.
I think, especially when you're with your job, you've got so many people that you have to try and remember anyway. So many different people. You're meeting all these people all the time.
Yeah.
To be like, but you feel with the educators, you're like,
Yeah.
the least I'll do is remember your name. But I did a parent-teacher interview the other day at one of the girls' classes. I walked in and I was like, "Where's the teacher?" She was like, "That is my teacher." I was like,
That's
I
so
don't
funny.
even know.
That's so funny to say the least I can do, and you could
I
do
don't know.
less. You could do less. Not remembering her name is less.
I don't know what she looks
I
like.
do.
I
don't know.
Google a lot. I do a lot of I do prepare if I have forgotten, and so I do LinkedIn.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
I was
handy.
thinking it was funny that you said
Like,
you-
who's the owner of that business that I've been going to for a really long time,
yeah.
and I forget.
Yeah. My friend said I just take a he goes I just sometimes take a photo of people and write down their name. I'm like, that's way weirder.
So
You
That
can't just
is
take a photo of someone.
Serial
Photo of-
killer-ish.
It really is. I when I worked at this is just a brag, but when I worked at the Phillip Island Penguin Parade.
Oh,
Is
When
this
I
a
was,
business
brag
that you
away.
go
Brag
to?
away.
Is this
When
a
I-
business that you're
is it
referring to,
The
Jane? one
beautiful
you go-
business.
no, it was a lighting business.
Yeah. When I was like 16, 17, and there was a lady that worked there, and I just called her Marg for a year. And when I worked there, and I just kept calling her Marg and everything.
Yeah,
and then
it's
one time I
lovely
saw
name.
her name tag said Jill, and I was like, why have you got the wrong name tag on? And she goes, no, that's my name. Oh. And I went, oh. Well, I thought your name was Marg. And she goes, no, you just call me Marg. You've been calling me Marg
Well,
for a
her
year.
bad.
She could
Yeah,
have said
not
something.
bad.
Yeah, I think people have to
You have to
also
say
grow
something.
up.
Yeah,
Come
grow
on.
up. Grow up and grow up.
I told someone they were saying the wrong name to me yesterday, and they
Did you?
a man called me just like a cold call. I answered, and he said, I think he was wanting money for something, and I said it's probably my son, and he said, "Hello, Brunyon."
Brunion's
It was
new.
his English wasn't his first language, and I
Yeah.
was like, okay. And at first, I said, "Oh, it's Bronwyn," and he said, "Yep." And then he started
said,
again,
"Yep,"
and
he
he said,
agreed.
"So we just want to thank you, Brunyon, for." And I was like, "I
One of
have
your
to-
long-time friends.
I said, I'm going to have to stop you there, please. I appreciate you've never heard it before, but it's so far from accurate. It's Bronwyn. Just Bron's fine. And then and he was like, oh, okay, he worked on it. And then he was like, so will you donate? I said, no, thank you.
No,
Ron,
thank you.
you are on the phone way too long.
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
now
yeah.
cranky lady. Like,
you hang
hello.
Straight away.
You know how those calls come through and no one answers for a bit?
Yes,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a little
yeah.
click.
And then they go, is that Jane? And I go, who's this?
Oh, that's good.
Silence. And they go, well, I'm just inquiring whether you would like some solar. I just went,
Yeah.
Bang, straight away.
no, thanks, bye.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
block caller.
Oh, that's great. You need to get onto this.
Oh, I need to block that
you need to block the
caller.
call.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, you're going to get more Bronwyn or
Come on.
Brownwyn or
Oh,
It was
yes.
just onion.
Brunyon.
Brunyon.
I know.
Onion.
It's, like,
Brunyon.
it's quite inventive, actually.
It's quite insulting
It
as well.
could be on the list for new, most popular girls' names next year. You never know.
Good. Brunyon.
Bunyan. So many
oh, that's beautiful.
So many
Bunyan
beautiful
is
names.
beautiful. Ready for the next segment? Am I the arsehole?
Okay.
Is Margaret the arsehole? She's asked this question.
You mean Jill?
Jill, sorry, Jill. Am I the arsehole for telling my brother to sod off? We were at his wife's mum's funeral and he cut me off to ask me if I'd help with the sandwiches. I was in the middle of one of my stories. I threw my teacup on the floor and told him to sod off. He told me it was really inappropriate, especially on his wife's special day. I don't know if a funeral would be his wife's special day.
Be a big day.
Margaret. Now, what do you think about Margaret just telling her brother to sod off?
Margaret's a fucking bitch.
Yeah. I don't think Margaret's quite right.
I don't think this is even questionable.
It's not. It's quite black and white, isn't it? Really. I love when people write on here going, "I wonder what people will think." It's going,
Surely
you
on
haven't
my
even
side.
painted. Yeah.
Surely.
No,
She hasn't even
Margaret.
painted herself in a nice light here. Her own
Also
story.
bragging much. My story was so engaging.
Yeah, telling one of my stories.
My stories.
I doubt Margaret has many stories, to be
I
honest.
doubt it.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Sorry, Margaret.
Sorry,
No, yeah,
Margaret.
you are
She's
the
no
arsehole.
good.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
There's no good that can come from that either. Like just telling her, and everyone around would have been so shocked and upset.
Why aren't you being nice, Margaret, with the sandwiches?
Yeah.
That's
With the
your
sandwiches,
job
the traditional
at the
point
funeral.
sandwiches, I imagine.
Come on.
But also, you want a bit of drama on the
On a funeral?
If it was my big day, my funeral,
Your big day?
I'd want someone
you'd
to make
want
a
a bit
tit
of
of
a bit
themselves.
of
You want to, yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to fight?
Absolutely. I want something to go down. Yeah, I think we're from similar backgrounds. I think we all three of us are from similar backgrounds. The way that you described your dad in the den.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I think we are from that.
What, the Irish Catholic family?
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
You went to Catholic school.
Yeah, heaps of sickies.
Yes.
And so so I reckon any funeral or wedding that we
Yep.
have in our family, any get together,
Any special day.
so much alcohol. And one
Oh,
auntie
there's
will-
always be a...
so much. Yes,
So
we
much.
were going through our photos. My brother, my sister, and I were going through old photos just of our family, and every single photo there is a long neck. Every
single photo. Yeah.
And you're like, it could be
I
any
know
time of
what
the
you
day.
mean.
There's just a long neck next to them.
It's got like empty bottles of wine behind them and
Yeah,
like
but-
ashtrays on the table.
That is
yeah.
just bizarre. Like I saw a photo. I was looking through some photos as well, and there's a photo of me on my third birthday, and I'm
With a long
standing
neck?
up, and but the long neck is like in the like there in the foreground.
Pull focus. That's so funny.
Well, you got
The
in the
most
way.
important bit, yeah.
God, she's got in the photo. I've just
Back in
tried
the photo
to
of my long neck.
No, it was like
That's so
Really?
funny. It's like a beautiful swan of the beer world.
My auntie Jo said, obviously times had changed, and my sister started having kids. My mum's a smoker, and my sister would say, "Mum," with her first. My sister's got 4 kids, not as cool as you, Jane. But she said, "Mum said, can you?" My sister said to my mum, "Can you not smoke anywhere near my son?" And Mum was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever,
Whatever,
sure,
princess."
fine." And then she said, "And actually, could you wear smokers?" They'd learnt this from the hospital. If you were going to smoke, can you have a smoker's jacket on? And
is that why they're called a smoker's jacket?
I don't
Oh.
know, and just like
Really?
a jacket, and then when you come inside, take that off, and then means
Oh,
that
so
them
it
up.
sticks to that. And
It
then,
won't. So it's like really trying.
I
to
didn't know that.
And then he said, and Mum was like, that okay. Mum's trying to
Process.
keep it all calm. But my auntie Jo, who's got no filter at all, she goes, "Oh, that is fucking ridiculous. Are you guys joking?" And everyone was like, "Oh," because Amy's just like freshly become a mum. She was like, "No, it's a special baby, and I want you." And then she
Please.
said, "Look," and then Auntie Jo
Please just don't smoke around my baby.
Auntie Jo pulled her blouse up, and her stomach had those little scars on it. And she said, "These are all from when I'd run into my mum's ciggies. Like she's running through the house, and Mum would be sitting there.
burn marks?
And she'd burn all. She's got
All
ciggy
of
burn
them.
marks on her tummy.
Wow.
She was like, and she goes, "And do you know what happened when I ran into my mum's cigarette and burnt my shirt and my skin? I got in trouble."
Of course you did. You put out the cigarette. Just to light that again.
Please don't run into my the flame that's
Flame, the open
I hope
flame.
it wasn't like a 90 from Target because
yeah.
boom,
Yeah, Timo,
those things
it
go
Straight up.
fast. Yeah.
That's
But I
so
love that
funny.
she was like, "That's a good time to grow up."
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Look
yeah,
at my
yeah.
scars; they're beautiful.
So funny to have a jacket as well that you have just for
Yeah.
smoking.
Did
My
your
special
mum?
smoking jacket.
Does your mum still smoke?
Oh yeah.
And did she smoke around like when you were all growing up? And
Yeah,
do you
she
remember
definitely
smoking?
did. Yeah, and I
So
can't
the good
remember.
old days.
Yeah.
Cause
Just
there
always
were
in the house.
Mums that we knew growing up. My dad dad smoked. My mum didn't. But we'd go over to this one girlfriend's house and after school, and she'd always be on the phone. So she would have less with the cord. Yeah. And she'd be going, yes, I know, Marg, I know. And she'd get a cigarette out and she goes, exactly. And she'd look at us and she'd go, click, 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 click for a light. And she goes, yeah. And we'd have to quick, get this light. You know? She goes, exactly. Yeah. I think I always wanted to grow up being that type of mum, but
it's
unfortunately it kills you.
Yeah.
You can't really smoke anymore.
It's such a fun vibe though of that character. Like it's so funny. It feels like that is dying out. Which kid is going to be lucky enough to light mum's cigarette?
Yes,
click.
Click.
I think my mum smokes, and what I've noticed recently is like you don't really see many smokers anymore.
No,
you don't see them.
You don't.
Just nurses. There's heaps of nurses.
Not in Australia. Try going to Greece. It's the first thing.
Right.
You get off a ferry and it's just
hits you.
Whoa.
Holy moly.
Oh yeah, it's big.
But like there's a lady, she's smoking right now. You'll see across there.
She does
in
not
this
stop.
Apartment, she smokes every single time.
This is
I
Rear
go out
Window.
there.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes.
I think she's going to see a murder.
Wow.
Any second now, and it'll be me killing pigs. And I have, she was always smoking out
she's
there, and I
really enjoying it.
She
She's
loves
drawing
it.
back.
Yeah.
I'm a bit jealous.
I know.
We should go and join her.
Imagine liking anything that much. But I do think about the woman who lives above her, and she'd be like, "Oh my god, the whole apartment smells." Because we're not. I think it's such a rare smell these days that when we
it really hits
smell
you,
it,
and it
you're
sticks to your clothes, and that's why she needs a smoking jacket.
Lucas, my partner, still smokes, and he's trying so hard to give up. He tries so hard.
Is he cutting down or going cold turkey?
He will go months without it.
Oh,
and then
that's
my
good.
mum will come, and then that's it. When Helen comes,
They're smoking buddies.
and Helen will go, there's a pack of ciggies there, Lucas, and she'll slide them across the table with
the wench.
with her yellow fingers. See you go, Lucas.
Is she on the Vogue menthols? Because that was my treat.
Oh, that would have. Yeah, that would. No, Mum's just on Benson and Hedges extra.
Benson
mild.
Hedges. Yeah.
I think it's called Smooth now.
Smooth.
Oh, is it?
She's on one of the packets, her photos.
How much are cigarettes now?
My God, so
it's like $40.
No,
I think they're 60.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's devastating. I say to Mum, this is one of my least favourite things to do. I'll say, "Hey, Mum, I'm just going to the shops.
Oh no.
Do you need anything?"
Oh,
and I'm
wow.
going to get milk. I'm just getting some milk. Do you need anything? And in my head, I'm going, "Don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking say that!" And then she'll go, "Yeah, actually, just a pack of Smart." I'm like, "Oh!"
And you know the
You got
brand,
me.
of course.
Of course
Yeah,
you do.
and
You
I
always
have
know your
to.
mum's brand.
And
Always
I feel compelled to tell the person behind the counter who does
Yep.
not give a shit. These aren't for me.
Oh, you feel like you have to say that?
These
They're
aren't
not for
for
me.
my mother. Yeah, like I'll say Benson and Hedges.
Never even
extra
seen them before.
mild.
What are they again?
Yeah, exactly. Extra mild or smooth. Actually, I can't remember what
I can't
it
remember
is.
which one.
Because they're not for me. They're actually for my mother. And
I buy them for my
don't
neighbour.
care.
They're
Yeah.
for my neighbour.
I do that with a packet of twisties.
What do you
They're
say?
not for me.
They're not for me.
They
I'm
go
more of a
with
chicken
my
twisty girl.
gin and tonic.
Are you ready for the next segment?
Yeah.
3 lies and 1 true story. So this comes from Jane. So these are all stories about Jane, and
Yes.
I have made all of them up, but 1.
Okay, so one is true.
Yeah. Did
So
I make
this
that?
is
Was
for
that
you,
clear?
Bron.
This is for you,
Yeah.
Bron.
Not
Ready
me,
for this?
because I know the truth.
You can also guess if you want to win.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How bad's
I'll
Jane's
act.
memory?
You get a packet of Benson Hedges. if you
Correct,
want.
or Vogue menthol.
Jane was once so tired on breakfast radio that she fell asleep during a song. When she woke up, she passed it off as a bit that she was doing. Jane once took her favourite sweet caramel brownie to her friend's house, and they all assumed that Jane made it. She had to keep buying it for friends for special occasions, as she didn't want to tell them she didn't make it.
Oh, that's clever.
Jane once dressed up as a banana for the Moomba parade and got punched in the stomach by a kid.
Oh my gosh.
Jane once, the final one, Jane once accidentally drank a vintage bottle of wine while staying at a friend's house, realised it was worth thousands of dollars, so popped it back on the shelf as if nothing happened. They still haven't noticed.
Okay.
All right, what do you reckon? So, breakfast radio, the
Honestly.
brownie, banana for Moomba parade, punched and
All right.
and drank a bottle of vintage wine. Would you like to ask
The
any
most
questions?
outrageous one, it has to be the banana one. That you're getting punched in the guts.
Is that the true one?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think, because I could feel like you could do any of those things, but I don't think it is the vintage wine. Okay.
Oh,
and
right.
The reason why I rule that
Why
out.
is that?
The reason why I rule that out
Yes.
is because you're a flash lady, As if you'd
Guilty.
care. As if you'd care about something, and everyone would be like, "Yeah, that's fine." Jane always drinks our most expensive bottle. Classic Jane.
It's
move.
what she does.
Yes, that's me.
Something fun that she does.
Do I fess up?
Well, do you
Right.
want to ask any questions?
Yes,
or
I
are
do
you-
want to ask
yeah,
some questions. Okay, so on the radio, what time did you have to get there?
Oh, 5:30.
Okay,
Yes,
and
it was breakfast shift.
Are you a morning person?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so she would never go to sleep. You are a very professional
But
person. Oh,
it could have been during when I had a lot of young children and didn't get sleep and might have had babies.
you might have got that's good.
That's
okay.
good.
And
That's
therefore
good.
I'm sleep deprived.
She's sleep deprived. Okay, and then I want to ask, about this banana.
Yes.
Why would you
Why would you?
go as a banana?
That's a full question.
Why were you dressed as a banana at Moomba Festival?
Well, because my dad had a business,
What?
well, he was in PR and he was representing the banana industry. And me and my girlfriend had to dress up as bananas and walk in the parade. And it was a really hot day.
Yeah.
And what that aggravated a child?
Well, yes, because
Do you need to know more, Brum?
kids were cranky and,
and then
around
they
you.
punched you in the guts.
Well, did they?
It happens.
Yes,
Did it? Yeah, did
happen?
it? Oh, is that a lie?
Okay, so the wine one, the banana one, the sleepy one, the caramel
cooking
slice.
one.
Caramel slice. Okay, are you a cook? You are a good cook.
I like to cook.
So
You've written a few
you're ba-
cookbooks.
I've written cookbooks.
Yes, of course.
I did bring baked goods today.
Okay, so
did.
you would never pass something off that you didn't
Or
do.
again, was I expected to have made them, but I again was so exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't be staffed.
Couldn't happen.
And I went to IGA.
And is it just, so it was IGA you purchased it from?
Caramel slice in the
Caramel-
packet.
Beautiful.
It's delicious.
Is
Very
it?
sweet. I won't say anymore.
I won't say anymore.
God, this is just
Buy my
so
cookbook.
good. I could just truly choose. Okay, the only one I'm going to go.
You're gonna rule one out?
I'm going to rule one out.
Okay.
The vintage is gone.
Vintage is gone.
And
It's
also
done.
the
All right.
banana's gone.
Okay.
Because that was the most outrageous story I've ever heard in my life. And also your dad did not represent the banana industry. I know him well.
Represent the banana industry.
Okay, so we're down to the sleeping or the caramel slice. I'm
Yep.
going to go. God, I want to say caramel slice, but I do not think you would do that, Jane.
All right.
Wow.
But you
Okay.
said it's very sweet, and you described it so you were very.
Bronny's remaining
Convincing.
eye contact at the moment. with Jane.
I'm taking this.
You're taking it too
Am I
seriously.
taking it too I'm
I think
taking
so.
it seriously.
There's no prize.
But this is so good. Like usually I'm like, oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
Like
we had Bev Killick on
holy
a few
Bev
weeks
had a
ago.
Bev go.
Oh
Yeah.
God. There was you could not tell
Well,
which
I'm
one was
supposed-
real.
because they
or
were all
They were
just-
all outrageous.
Yeah.
they're all outrageous.
all involved
And it's
piss
Bev.
or shit.
And it's Bev,
Right,
yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah,
be
yeah.
any of them.
I wasn't going to do this
okay.
to icon Jane Kennedy.
Thank you. You've got much more refined
Absolutely.
the language around me. I've noticed. It's very nice.
I'm going to say the
Okay.
caramel slice.
It's the banana, sister.
Yes! Can you tell us this story? I am dying to.
What?
So I messaged Jane last night and she sent this through and I just went, what the actual hell? I was going to swear. I didn't swear. I didn't want to swear in front of
you
Jane.
for that.
But yeah, what is this story?
Well, my dad worked in public relations for years, had his own business, and he was always the ideas man.
Right.
And
The
some great
ideas
ones. One of his accounts was Lamana Bananas.
Lamana
Okay.
bananas.
So you know Lamana is
Yeah.
in Victoria. They're a very big fruiterers.
Lamana Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had bananas and he knew Joe Lamana, one of the guys. And
Lamana
they were
banana.
They were wanting people to eat more bananas and there was a big campaign and dad came up with this brilliant idea. I know. This is before bananas in pajamas. May I say,
Oh.
newsflash,
Okay.
they stole my look.
Lawyer up bananas in pajamas.
Lawyer up is a bit late now, but I was about 18, 19,
Yeah.
and he said, "Girls, I need you and Pia, my best friend, to dress up as bananas, and you go in the Moomba Parade." Now we were torn because the Moomba Parade is iconic
Yep.
in Melbourne, and I always thought they would be on the float like a
Yeah.
Queen of Moomba.
princess
Yes.
queen,
Yeah.
not a flipping banana, and it's actually a very long walk from where you have to go. So
Especially
we're
in a banana
And
costume.
you sort of move like this. And you've just got your eyes are like down here. Anyway, we got to the end and everyone's hot and cranky and we're shaking hands and you can't really see kids because it's really tall and you just sort of walk, slapping kids in the head a bit with the arms. But this one kid came up and, he was aggressive and just said, I hate bananas, and just punched me in the stomach. And
did you swing your arms around and whack him in the head?
I think I made this gesture.
I'm going to shake you.
Like, I'm going to strangle you.
Yeah.
And that's when we stopped. But the
Hard to be threatening as a banana, though.
Yes. Well, it was not the first. Then I had to do it again to go to Calder Park Raceway because Dad was also involved in cars.
Okay.
And
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all
Yeah.
trades. And we had to go again to promote bananas at Calder Raceway.
So much promotion for bananas.
And so we all had to meet at this hotel. We were being bussed there. And we had to sit in the bus in sort of the half costume with all the sexy grid girls. And it was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Two bananas.
They looked so hot and had cheeky little hot shorts and they looked hot.
Yeah.
And we were like frumpy bananas. It was humiliating.
Could have been punched in the stomach the time
in
before.
the end, we just said, Ray, we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
And we didn't get paid very well either. So
Oh,
it's
He said,
slightly
don't worry, we've got
traumatic.
pineapples this time.
Yes. Oh my! You must
Yeah.
have
Number
been
of bananas.
scorching hot. Oh, that is.
That's so
was that the
funny.
last
So I
flavour
get triggered every time I see a
Yeah.
banana.
Oh, my
Okay?
God. Absolutely. Well,
I can't believe I didn't get it.
Oh,
I can't believe that's the one.
I know.
That's really
How great
Sorry,
was
Bron.
that?
That threw me.
Yeah, the most ridiculous one is actually true.
But I liked the other three. They could have been possible, but I wouldn't have. Yeah, I would have really savoured that red, and
yeah.
I would
You
have
been
replaced
doing
the
that.
bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
you would
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
I did that once that's
Did you
actually
s-
mine. Yeah, because I did that once where I was at a friend's house and we're like, oh, let's have a bottle of wine, and we couldn't go out and get a bottle of wine, so I did it, and then I was like, realised how expensive it was and had to get another.
My
replaced
theory
it,
is
but
you
it was
shouldn't
like-
have it on display. If it's out,
Yeah.
you've got to hide that
It's
stuff.
Jane.
Yeah.
I've got to hide
Add
things
some
in my
dust.
house.
Yeah.
If it's out, it's Jane's.
Our house is filled with, do not eat this. This is mine.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I have to label if we have leftovers, which we don't often because people
many.
hoover
So many
it.
people, yeah.
Sometimes we do. And someone said, could I take that tomorrow to uni or
Yep.
do something? And I go, "Yeah, well, we have to label things. We had an incident in the middle of the night. One of the guys made his own bolognese sauce and did his beautiful pasta. It was actual fettuccine, and he'd gone to quite an expensive grocer, and
Yep.
he'd had leftover bowl, and he's put it in the fridge. Someone's got home at 3 a.m, and
Yeah, that would have been delicious.
At that time.
That would have been delicious.
and then he got home an hour later. You know, you're craving. You know,
Oh,
it's
you know it's
there,
there. Yeah, you're so excited about it.
and went Burko.
Yeah. Or because
Did wake me. I said, okay, this is over. Spaghetti bolognese, dude.
Need to
be
calm
worse.
down.
At least he's, didn't come home on drugs or anything.
Yeah, that's
It was-
true. Yeah, just craving
Yeah,
spaghetti
it was
Bolognese rage.
Yeah,
We've all had that. The
Yeah.
bolognese rage takes over.
I think we're 1 of 5. Anything in the fridge is like it's
Oh, yeah.
a fair game.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
one
yeah,
of,
yeah.
when we get takeaway pizzas, which was pretty rare as a kid, I would take a piece out, and then when no one was looking, I'd put it in like the egg.
Yes,
yeah.
compartment.
Hide it
no
away.
one, and we never.
No
had
one's
that.
looking there.
We never had anything in there.
Yes.
So I would put that.
Clever.
And so in the morning, when everyone was like having their cornflakes or wheat bix, I would get slided out of this sort of special my pizza container and put it in the microwave. And my 4 siblings
Yeah.
were like, "What? Bron, you can't do that. That's
That's
cheating."
genius,
Oh, yeah.
I tell
Really
you.
clever.
It's what my housemate digs.
Yes.
The other night I made these really nice burgers, and I spent a long time on them, and fresh burgers. And I was really excited about it, and I left it to cool, and I was like, great. And then I
Oh, you silly Billy.
Oh.
No.
Come on.
But then I
your fault.
had it in the fridge and everything, and I was like, "This is great." And I had it at home, and Diggs somehow opened up the fridge, and when
He's
I
got
got
no
home,
thumbs.
This
he
dog
was-
needs his own TV show.
He does need his own TV show. I know.
Fridge.
And he was just sitting there, and he was so happy when I got home. It was like he had his own Whopper burger.
Oh, you.
But I was just like, I would have, Diggs, I would have ordered you a Whopper burger, and I would have had that just so I could. But yeah, he was so
Bless.
excited. It was like the best night of his life.
Well, as we don't really have a lot of leftovers, and sometimes I feel like I'm like a Irish housewife in 1930, in the house, and I'll serve out everything, and there's only like a tiny bit of meat left, and I go, oh shit, well I'll have that. I'll
Yeah.
just put lots of sauce, and I go, no, it's all right. I'll have this tiny piece of beef.
Tiny
Have it
piece
all
of
to
beef.
myself. I'm fine.
My beef Wellington.
We're just sparing this for
Just
Mickey.
I did make
My
beef
smaller
Wellington.
plate of beef Wellington.
Well, yeah. So when I'd been away and I said to the kids, "What would you like for dinner?" I'll cook anything
I've been
you
foraging.
like.
What would you like?
And they said, look, we keep seeing this beef Wellington. It looks really tasty. Like, because it was in the news.
Oh, yeah,
clearly. And
yeah.
they
Does
go,
look good.
but have we ever had beef Wellington, Mum? I went, no, it's kind of complicated to
Yeah,
make, which is
yeah.
the other interesting thing about why she chose to make beef.
It's a
very
she could have just done beef bourguignon and chucked in a bit of.
but it's also like separate is the word.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's quite a lot of components. Anyway, it was a triumph and no
Oh.
one died. So
No one died, so it's a real
that's
I
success.
didn't
great.
forage. So
That is a huge success.
That should be the tagline on your cookbook. No one died.
I was talking about when you drank someone's wine. My mum
Yeah.
came over one time. Helen came to my house, and it was in the middle.
Love
She
Helen.
arrived really late,
love
so
Helen.
everyone was already asleep, and we
Yeah.
had a wine rack at that point.
Yeah.
And I had years earlier, like maybe 5 or 6 years earlier, had gone to a winery in New Zealand, and I had bought an expensive bottle of it was Pinot Gris, and I was like, this is delicious.
Yep.
And I don't even know how if that ages well, but I could never find a time that it was special enough to drink it. 'Cause
Yeah.
Lucas would always be like, cool.
Oh,
So like
is tonight the night?
Yeah, we got engaged. Nah. We like when we had our first baby.
Yeah, no.
Nah. And then we had our second baby. It wasn't special.
What's the
enough.
occasion
So-
you're waiting
Wasn't
for?
special.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what is this?
I
Yeah,
honestly
your
don't
special
know.
day.
But I'd built up this wine to be I was like, it's going to be such a beautiful day. I don't know
Yeah.
which day it will be.
We're doing a
but it'll
live
be
show this week.
amazing.
Maybe that's the one.
There you
So I was
go.
in the wine rack. My mum came home she got off the plane, arrived really late. She got home so late that we were all asleep. And then in the morning I came out and this wine bottle was open. A glass had been drunk from it. It was not refrigerated. And I said to her,
no.
did you? It was covered in dust as well. Like it was so old.
Just one
And I
handprint?
said, I reckon I had it for 10 years. And so I
Owls
said,
bowels.
did you drink this, Helen? And she goes, oh, yeah, it was awful.
By the way, 10
even
years
chilled.
is too long for Pinot Gris.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
Oh, there you go.
I
Might have
didn't know.
poisoned her.
I was so young. Yeah, good. I don't
So
want
good on Helen.
Caught her
She-
red-handed.
suck
Yeah.
shit, Helen.
She took one for the team, really.
She
in
took
the end.
one for the team.
I was
Oh,
so
that's
upset
so
with that.
funny.
Best kept in the fridge and drunk
Yeah.
within 2 years.
Is that so? Okay, now I know. Well, anyway,
That's
it was
so
a trap.
funny. A real
For
trap.
my greedy little pig, Helen.
You ready for the next segment?
love Helen.
Which one is made up? Now, these are films, horror films today that I've looked up.
Oh.
And one of them is real and the rest are fake. All right. So, actually, no, sorry. I've completely, I've made one of them up.
Oh,
And the
okay,
rest are real.
The
Sorry about
rest
that.
are
I've
real.
made one of them
Okay,
up.
so
Okay.
3
Yeah.
are real and one is
That's right. That's right.
okay.
All right.
Feeding Grounds, 2.5 out of 10 on IMDb. A young group of friends head out to a cabin in the desert. Something has landed in the desert, but bad news. The desert is hungry and is about to eat them up.
Okay.
Okay. The desert is.
The desert is hungry,
All
yep.
right.
Terror Toons, 3.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Candy and Cindy are left home alone and are sent a DVD from the devil.
Oh, he's cheeky.
He's
isn't
cheeky,
he?
isn't he? God,
They
just a
sound
rental
innocent.
Are we allowed to know, are
overnight.
Candy and Sydney toddlers or teenage girls?
Teenage girls.
Thank you. Hot teenage
Candy,
girls.
hot teenage girls.
Are they wearing banana suits?
Yeah, they
or-
wear banana suits, that's right. Candy accidentally releases 2 Craig's cartoon characters that slaughter all of their friends.
Okay.
The Creature in the Lamp, 2.8 out of 10 on IMDb. When Sharon turns off her lamp, she is terrified to discover a very creepy creature coming to life inside of her lamp. The Ginger Dead Man, 3.4 out of 10 on IMDb. An evil yet adorable gingerbread man comes to life with the soul of a convicted killer. The real-life Cookie Monster wreaks havoc on the girl who sent the killer to the electric chair. All right, so that they're all of those. So you got
Okay.
Feeding Grounds, Terror Toons, The Creature in the Lamp, and The Ginger Dead Man. Which one sounds like the least plausible to you, Jane?
There's something in me that has maybe seen a trailer for a psychotic gingerbread man.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
that one.
Feel
Like that one could
I'd
be.
watch that.
You'd watch that?
I'd watch that too.
Because you love your baked goods.
I love my baked goods and I love Shrek.
You love Shrek?
Yes.
Yeah. Shrek's funny.
So there's sort of touches of that.
yeah.
Gingerbread man gone wild. Mm.
Yeah.
Gingerbread man
Story
gone
of
wild.
revenge with
Oh,
baked goods.
yeah.
I think that's great.
Tamer's
Tamer's on my time.
The lamp.
Edit that in later.
The lamp. I'm just trying to work out. So something comes out of the lamp.
Aladdin. Is this Aladdin?
Is it a hot Aladdin?
Yeah, it's a hot Aladdin. Hot
Okay.
Aladdin.
A hot killing Aladdin.
The voice of Robin Williams.
Then the tune, the cartoon one.
Terror
With the girls?
Tunes. Yeah.
Candy and
Cindy.
Candy and Cindy.
And then there's scary things that
Scary things
cartoons.
happen.
Oh, and
scary
then the
cartoons.
sand then opens.
Sand
Yeah, the
opens
desert
up, the desert.
and
That's
people
the
get
feeding
sucked
grounds.
in by the
Sucked
sand.
Like quicksand,
Yeah.
I guess.
Evil sand.
Evil sand.
I'm
That's a
going to
great name.
say, or do you want me to ask questions?
No.
No, he's never watched any
I
of
never
it.
watched any of it.
No,
Well,
don't
I'm-
ask me questions.
I'm saying
Oh, no, God, no.
Candy and Cindy.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
sound like a bit made up.
Yeah.
You made up?
It sounds
Yeah.
like you've really.
It sounds like you've gone, let me think of some really cliched American.
Yeah.
What are the only girls'
Fortune.
names I know?
Yeah, what are the only girls' names I know?
Yeah.
Candy
Jane and Bron. Yeah.
It's actually Brunyan.
Brunyan,
Yes,
sorry,
Brunyan,
Brunyan.
Please.
Sorry, Brunyan.
Please.
Sorry, Brunyan.
Yeah, no. I'll say
Yeah.
Candy and Cindy.
I think the same. I
Really?
think, what a stupid idea.
Yeah, well,
We're
look,
both wrong, are we?
the made-up one is Creature in the Lamp.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
Tara, can I show you Tara?
Come on.
Terror
Let me show
Tunes.
you Tara. I'm gonna
It's
find
It
a photo
American.
of
sounds
this.
so complicated as well.
does,
Yeah.
Why do you
yeah.
need to be given this and the characters come? Why can't it just
Why
be
can't
a
it just
simpler
be a
premise?
simple and a DVD that gets sent as well?
It's just so overwrought.
Terror Tune, it is.
And,
Yeah,
And how many? What did it score? Do you remember?
yeah.
It was
3.1.
it was quite high of all the ones
Whoa.
you read
These are
out.
these Terror Tunes, which I can.
But who
Animated.
funds that?
I don't know. Was this a working
Yeah.
dog thing?
No, it was a hard pass on that.
Hard pass on that one.
I often think that about
It
bad
just
movies.
looks awful.
How
There's
much
3
would
of
it
them.
cost?
Terror
What?
Tunes 3.
And what do they do to the girls?
Candy and Cindy.
Do
they
I don't know
die?
what happened to
To them?
Candy and Sydney. It does look a little bit terrifying, but also
I mean,
A
if
lot of fun.
they'd have to be terrified by them, but ultimately those shows end in the death of people.
it does,
Yes,
especially
they
Candy
can't
and
just keep
Cindy.
going.
Candy and Cindy Terror Tunes. I'm going to see if we can get a photo of them.
And
Yeah, can we at least see
I
the
wonder
cast?
what the budget was. I wonder if it's the because it says animated.
Well,
to
I'd say
kill.
it looks like porn budget to me.
And is that
It
high?
does.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
suggesting low.
There's the girls.
Oh yeah.
Terror Tunes 4.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them.
They're actually not as attractive as I'd hoped.
No, I know.
Put a banana
It's kind
on
of
them.
disappointing. Yeah, you put a banana.
I thought I was expecting grid girl look.
I know. Yeah, for Terror Tunes.
I know.
I guess no one was watching it anyway.
I wonder if their acting careers took off.
I think
Yes.
so. I think after Terror Tunes.
For
It looks
sure.
very un-PC.
It does, doesn't it? It doesn't look great.
Do you know? I remember in the years and years and years ago, the horror movie Leprechaun came out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's
yeah.
a scary look.
It's very
Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
And then they had, and Jennifer Aniston was in it. And
Oh,
I remember,
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right.
And she got fame. She became famous from Friends and everything.
Seinfeld.
All of the things. Yes,
Whatever it
obviously.
was.
And then, but people, when she became famous, people kind of started to discover what she did before.
Oh, yes, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
think anyone is particularly proud of their first ever movie. Like
Sure,
maybe the
sure.
kid from Sixth Sense, sure, but
Yes,
everything,
right.
but everyone else had
Or The
probably.
Castle.
Or, yes.
yes,
Yeah,
very
well,
good,
yeah,
very good.
yeah.
Yes, very good. But there would have been a number of people who would have been really
Oh,
embarrassed about their first
yeah.
ever film. But I read this like blog post of people saying someone said they were really disappointed
Yep.
in Jennifer Aniston for doing the Leprechaun movie because it was scary. And
Not disappointed 'cause it's scary.
and it would have frightened children. And then
Oh, that's
all
true.
these people piling on, being like, so disappointing to see that
Your
Jennifer
job.
has
What's
done
wrong
that.
with people?
What's wrong with people? I'm disappointed because I got scared.
I
And I
would
was
say
scared.
that would be a badge of honour if I had done my first film was a
A
scary,
horror.
Scary horror film.
Well, I used to nanny and I used to babysit a lot. This is more when I was babysitting. I was about 14, 15. And have you checked the children? Have you heard of that film?
No.
That sounds terrifying.
It does sound
What a
so scary.
disgusting thing. It is. Someone rings up on the hard line, because of course that was in the days.
Every horror film used to have that.
Yes,
didn't they?
and you'd be innocent, like, and it was a girl, young girl,
Yep.
in a 2-story house.
Oh.
The parents went out for dinner. She's got the 3 kids tucked up in bed. She's, listening to music on a Walkman or something.
Yes.
And the phone rings. She goes, hello, and it's just,
Oh, Jane, I'm so scared.
Oh, that's
have
scary.
you checked the children? And he'd say, I'm upstairs.
That's so scary. I can't handle
So,
it. I've actually got goosebumps.
Boys I know rang where I
Oh,
was staying.
that's horrible.
No.
And did they have you check the children?
No.
I hate that. That's
I'd
Jennifer
kill them.
Aniston.
Oh,
to the
really
person calling.
scared.
Leprechaun.
That's
that
horrible.
Would be See,
You don't
I
need
think
that.
You need to have someone. I don't think I'd babysit. There's
No.
always a babysitter who gets killed.
You
It's
just left the house.
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Actually, in those films, you want to be the second babysitter because the first one sets up the
Yep.
death.
Yeah,
They always
yeah,
go
yeah,
first.
yeah.
Yes.
And then you meet the girl up the road who's the star.
So when you got the call, did you say, has someone been there before?
has someone
Has someone been and died before?
Am I Neve Campbell in this?
Am
or
I Neve
what?
Campbell? Who am I in this? What do you see me as?
See, this I remember as a teenager really loving scary movies. Do teenagers still love scary movies?
Yes.
Should we move on to the final segment? Would you rather? Well, not the final segment
Okay.
because you've got something yet. But
Oh, do I?
your life hack.
Oh, my life hack, yes.
Your life
of
hack,
course,
yeah.
yes, great.
Would you rather? All right, this is fun. So, would you rather every time you're walking, waiting at the lights to cross, you have to tap the closest person to you and say, "Care to dance while we wait?" Or every time you're driving and pull up next to someone, you have to ask them to wind down their window too and try to impress them with tongue twisters. They're both fun things to do. If you've had a mental collapse.
Well, I do. I used to, again, it's another shaming kids thing. When I would have all of them in the car, I would put like Gold FM and a yacht rock song on really loud and go zzz, and all the windows go down at the lights.
Great.
An entrance.
Like reminiscing,
Yeah.
something like that.
Hungry.
Yeah, Friday night, it was late, I was home looking. Actually...
Did they love that?
No. They didn't. So, yeah, I do the second one.
You do the second
Easily.
one? Yeah. What would you do?
I would do, the second one for sure. To dance with a stranger.
Dance with a beautiful
What are you
stranger.
talking? Imagine if they got too into it.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Or worse,
What if
imagine if they were better dancer than you.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Shaming
Embarrass
out of you.
yourself
Yeah,
Exactly.
too
in front of
embarrassing.
yourself.
It's too embarrassing. It's like when you say, "Oh, do you know this song?" and then you start singing, and then they go, "Oh yeah," and then they sing it way better.
sing it
and
way
you go,
better.
Actually, that's a different.
I
song.
don't want to play this
No,
game
I don't
anymore.
play
anymore.
anymore.
I don't want to play
Stupid.
this game
That's
anymore.
stupid. Okay, which one would you do?
I'd probably do the dance with a stranger. I think it's a bit of fun.
You do love dancing.
I do love
and
that.
you're
I love
very
to
good.
dance.
at
Very creepy, though.
It is creepy. It is creepy. Yeah, okay.
That's
Well,
all right.
I'd
But
wait.
you're very nice, so
Maybe I can get away with it, but
maybe you
also
get
maybe
away
not.
with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Would you rather? Would you rather?
Yep.
In a meeting, a
Yep.
professional meeting where everyone's taking it really seriously, just break into song
Okay.
for a bit,
Yep.
but not acknowledge it. Just break into a
Okay.
song.
Yeah.
Okay, and then go straight back to the meeting, and then just whatever they do after that, it's not up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to
Balls in their
go.
court. Yeah.
Yep. Or turn up to work in rollerblades and not mention them.
Can you take the rollerblades off or you just rollerblades all day?
All day.
Rollerblades all day. Easy to get around.
If I could
Yeah,
rollerblade,
yeah.
this is
Yes.
how we have to
Oh,
assume it.
yeah.
I would do it
Yeah.
all day, every day.
You'd be
'cause I'm
so quick.
uncoordinated
Oh,
and
really?
clumsy that
Yeah.
I would absolutely do that. I fall
Great.
over all the time. So
Oh, well, they'll be
In
like,
your office, would you be easy to get around, rollerblading all around?
we do have a very big flight of stairs,
Okay.
but yeah, no, I could
jump
I could
up
make
them?
an entrance.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, maybe you
Straight
could get
down
one
the
of those
stairs.
chairs installed that you.
Oh, that's true.
That would be very
Slides up.
impressive.
Yeah.
Your
Take
feet would
20
be
minutes
so
to get up the
heavy.
stairs. Yeah.
Smashing into
Smashing.
each step. Smash. Oh, Jane's coming upstairs.
How about this one? Would you rather have to walk like a crab everywhere you go or call out your steps like a drill sergeant for you and the person in front of you? Going left, right, left, right.
Oh, I'm definitely the second because
Yeah.
now I've got a bit of a bad back. And
Oh, okay.
it's hard to go down on all fours.
Well, what is the
Couldn't
first
quite
one?
Oh, well, crab, you could just kind of go
crab,
sideways.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't
Both are
mind being
annoying, I guess.
forceful and a
Yeah.
bit militant.
Bit militant.
I'd happily
Dressed as a banana.
Of course.
Always dressed as a
Always
banana,
of
of
course.
course. I'm not an idiot, of course.
Yeah,
Are you joking?
Are you joking? Bron, what would you do in a situation like this?
probably the crab one.
Probably the crab one.
Yeah,
Walking
just
around
do
like a
something
crab.
Different. Just
Be
do something
different.
different.
You'd be very quirky.
Keep someone
Yeah.
guessing.
Keep someone
Okay.
guessing.
Or would you rather go to a funeral and make a scene?
My special day.
Make a scene,
Yep.
and you know that most people there are like, "Thank fuck, someone did it."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause this is
Satisfying.
boring.
Kick off over
Yeah,
sandwiches.
this lady has been dead for ages, like for 2 days. It's boring.
Okay.
We go,
Yep.
right, okay,
I'm
make
getting
a scene.
tense.
Make
Oh,
a
yeah,
scene.
yeah. Yep.
Or go to a parent-teacher interview and call the teacher the wrong name for the whole thing.
Well, this is absolutely the second one because I've done it. So, yeah. I think as discussed previously.
Yeah.
Second one.
Easy
Second
to
one.
happen. Yeah.
She's Michelle now. Deal with it. They're all Michelle.
Now. Deal
They're
with
all
it.
Michelle.
Whatever. Everyone's Michelle to
Even
me
the
now.
man, the man, he's Michelle. Hello, Michelle.
It's worse too when they do
Michelle.
have their name for you to see, but like something's covering it.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got to do the subtle.
Yeah. Keep moving everything out of the
so
way.
you can read it. Yeah.
It's so good.
I just wonder why more people don't wear name tags. The ladies
I
at the
know.
post office, who I do know their names, but they've not wearing their name tags anymore, and it was so helpful.
Yeah.
before.
It's so helpful.
Yes.
But maybe it's because it's creepy when a stranger says
Their name?
your name.
I think it's not. I think
privacy
they
thing or
like
something.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm,
nice,
I'm
easier.
all for
Yeah.
any function, any school function, or any time you're out, any awards show or something like that. Give me your name
Let's
tag.
bring, let's get name tags. Let's
Come
bring
on,
them
let's
back.
bring
Let's
them
do
back.
it. Is that your life hack for
Everyone's going
today?
to be Brunyan.
Yeah, everyone's Brunyan.
Brunyan.
Full of
Yeah,
Brunyans
sure.
right now.
Okay, so
You got a life hack?
I do have a life hack,
Okay,
and it's
this is
actual
amazing.
real one.
Okay.
Okay, I've recently got a dog.
Yep.
The life hack would be don't. But the
Full life hack,
Yeah.
don't.
But we got a dog trainer. In.
Oh, did you?
Oh, that's
Yes.
brilliant.
We got
Yeah.
a dog
Brilliant.
trainer in, and we went with someone who was born to be a dog trainer.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
So it's like a really stern German woman.
Yep.
Yep.
She's so stern.
Respect.
I can't tell how old she is. Maybe I'm going to say maybe 50.
Maybe
Okay?
105.
She's
Maybe
magical.
105. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those people you cannot tell how old they are.
Yeah.
She is incredible. And she came in and immediately the dog just sat. She
Got
was-
your aura.
Yeah, you could be so good
Not
at this,
many of
Jane.
us have this
No.
gift.
Yes. But she was so so disgusted with the fact that we got a dog when we had 3 small children. Like she was like, "Why would you do it now?" And Germans
Right.
they don't
Yes.
have, they
There's
can just say
there's
whatever
no
they want.
beating around the bush.
Yeah.
Why would you do it now? And we said, just because the kids, we just thought it's already chaotic and whatever. And she said, okay, so what are your issues?
Can you
Like,
undo
it
this?
doesn't- Yeah.
It's a bit late now, Bronhilda.
I know.
Brunhilde.
Can you take her? So we said like, I just would like him to go to. I've seen people say to their dogs, "On your mat," and then they just get on their mat.
Yeah.
How do I do that? And she said, "You are shooting for the stars, aren't you?"
You are shooting for the stars.
And I
Wow.
said, I was like,
Impossible dreams.
Okay. And Lucas said, and I said, yeah, I guess I am shooting for the stars. And she kind of just shook her head at me like, you idiot.
Have
and
low
She
standards.
said to Lucas, and what do you want him to do? And Lucas said, I'd love of him to stop pissing inside. And she
That's
said,
a dream.
oh, well,
She can teach that.
yeah, surely. She
Surely.
said, well,
That's
you
part of
can
the
do
job,
that.
isn't it?
yeah. She said, you're asking a bit much.
It's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh,
She-
no,
and
no.
so
I
we
don't
were
know
like,
about
okay.
this.
There is a pack.
Is she an actual
she's-
dog trainer?
So she had actual solutions to all of these things, but at the start, she wanted us to know just how
She's in
difficult
control.
we'd made
And that
our
you're in
lives.
the deep
Yeah.
hole.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Because she said she put her arms up and like kind of gestured to
Put a collar around your
The
neck.
whole
to the
scenario.
whole house, and she said he can't learn anything. This is chaos. We were like, what? Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
we're doing pretty well, actually.
We wanted the dog to be added to the chaos. That's
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
love of having a puppy. And
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
we cleaned up before she came, and so we were like, "Oh, okay, is it? Okay, sorry." And she said, she said to me, she said, "You look so tired," and I had heaps of sleep.
You don't need that.
she's a therapist as well.
Yeah.
She was like,
Full
"What have you
service.
done?" So my life hack is if you're going to, and this is what it's not even my hack, it's hers. If you want to get a dog, okay, make sure you have nothing going on in your life. Not
Look at
a
me.
job, no aspirations. Yes,
Yeah,
Sammy,
me.
no kids,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
You just get a dog
Yeah.
and you devote your entire life to making sure that dog feels
Yeah.
safe and seen and has a mat that when you say on your mat, he'll go there because he's got nothing else to
think
do.
so.
No
Doing
other
that.
distractions.
Nothing, no distraction. So that's
Nothing.
my life hack. If you want to get a dog, don't
Make
be
sure you don't have
stupid
anything else
enough.
in your life.
Nothing, literally
Nothing.
nothing.
Well, the way I trained our puppy
Mm-hmm.
to whiz and ask me to go out,
Mm-hmm.
I slept on a couch with her for 2 months. Yes, I did.
Did you really?
Yes, and this is what you
Wow.
do: is you set your alarm for every 3 hours, and you get up, you pick the dog up, and you put it outside. And you wait till it has a whiz, then you bring it out, and you reward. You say,
You reward it
"Good
every
dog,
time."
good
Yeah.
dog,
Jane,
good
you did
girl."
that for 2 months.
Yes.
Like a
Every
child.
3
Yes.
hours. And
Wow.
how
No, and then it's after 3 hours. It's sort of, and then they start to they'll nuzzle you. Oh, it's time to go outside because I want to have a whiz.
Wow.
Jane.
Sleep with your dog. Yes, I did.
Well, she did
Good
say
for
this.
you.
Maybe that says something about my life.
No, you and this German lady would get along really well.
Yeah. You give her a number.
Our dog's being crate trained, so he sleeps
Oh,
in a
yes.
crate at night.
Yes.
And he sleeps the whole way through the night.
Does a German woman sleep with him?
She would do. She would have. But she said to us, she said, is that where he sleeps? And we thought she was going to praise us because there's like people, lots of
Yes.
people said, crate, it's somewhere safe for him,
Yes.
you know, and there's no commotion going on. It's his space. And so we thought she was going to be like, well done, you know, finally.
Is the door
we did
closed?
Give your
something right.
prize.
And she said, and do you sleep in there? And we were like, in the lounge room.
I've got a bed.
No, we sleep in our bed. And she said, he should be sleeping with you guys. So you're right, Jane. And I thought
sleep with
she's
Diggs.
lost her fucking mind.
I don't like we were like happy. If the dog got on the bed, it was get off the bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No, come on,
Not
stop
on the
snuggling up
bed.
to me. This is terrible.
Just change your tone. There's no down. It's don't get off the
what are you
bed. Aren't you
doing?
good?
No, we're trying. No, we're slowly getting there. There's certain things that he's got to get out of the kitchen. When he comes into the kitchen, we have to yell off, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Off. I know.
And we and when he does,
You can tell Diggs is well trained. He's done nothing.
He's done absolutely nothing.
He's having a little nap. That's a wonderful life.
Do you think
hack.
that's a good?
That's
hack?
a great.
If
life
only I had known that it was a
Yeah.
disaster to get a dog. When
But
you
I
have
do
3
get you
kids.
wanted to have the
Yeah.
kids
Yeah.
to have grow up with the dog.
because
That's
they love him so much.
Of course
Yeah,
they
of
do.
course they do.
And it's
Especially-
great for kids to have a dog.
Absolutely.
Great. So
yeah.
when was I supposed to get it?
Yeah.
When?
When?
Exactly.
When?
There's never going to
German lady?
not be chaos in your life.
No.
It's not, and I think that's going to be the name of my next show is Chaos.
Yeah.
because
I
it
love
is at
that.
the moment
Yeah.
fucking chaos.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Gonna be you with the German lady behind you on the poster.
And a crate.
Yeah, I'll
and,
be in the crate. Great.
and all the quotes
My
are from
space.
her.
Yeah.
She's tired.
And you've just got your fingers through the grill of the crate.
Yeah. I love that. That's
Mummy's
great.
space.
Yeah.
Jane Kennedy, you are an absolute icon, and it is
you.
incredible to have you here today. We were Bron did not believe that at all,
true,
and
I
it took a long
didn't.
time.
Well, I'm
still
very flattered. It's
disbelief.
been really lovely to chat with you guys. I've loved it.
you're
I love your
amazing.
show. You're very funny, both of you, and I wish you all my blessings.
Thank you, Jane. We'll
All
take
my
them.
blessings.
we'll take them. We'll take your blessings.
And you can have my dog. It's
yeah,
not
that's
so-
right. Yeah. And the
Hey,
German
be
lady.
careful what you wish for
Yeah,
because
you should
I
take
will
her.
steal dogs whenever I can.
Please take Diggs on your
Please
way
take
out.
Diggs. Yeah. No, do not.
No, I don't upset Sammy.
Jane, thank you so much for joining
Thanks,
us.
You're
Jane.
welcome.
You're the best.